One way to look at people are insiders versus outsiders. Think of a person as a 2x2 matrix. One axis, does the person inherently have a personality of an outsider or an insider? The second axis is if the person is actually an insider or outsider. The best people are the people that have the personalities of the outsiders but who ultimately became insiders. In the technology world, these people are folks like Sam Altman, Peter Thiel, Mark Andreessen, Chamath Palihapitiya, Naval Ravikant, and others. These tend to be the big innovators that have the big impact. Almost always, these people tend to be contrarians and only became insiders because they were right, at least about a few very big things. Most of these people come from little money. Some of the most revered 20th century leaders, like Charles de Gaulle and Margaret Thatcher, fall into this category. Of course, not all outsiders that became insiders are great innovators. Richard Nixon, 37th President of the United States, an outsider personality who became an insider who ultimately became an outsider again, was not in top 50th percentile of US presidents. Most successful people are insiders who possess an insider personalities. Most US presidents fall into this bucket along with almost every Fortune 500 CEO that did not found the company they are leading. Almost anyone that climbs the ranks and ultimately succeeds has insider personality traits. This person becomes very comfortable moving within the insider sect. The ultimately 20th century insiders, John McCloy and Jean Monnet, fall into this category. George H.W. Bush is an example of a U.S. president that really fits this mold. Most insiders have insider personalities. Very few outsiders are born insiders. They are usually made. And since the insiders secretly resent the outsider insiders, these insiders often plot against people with outsider personalities, and so it is much more likely that an outsider become an outsider again in the future than an insider. The insiders that fall are usually because of major crimes that they commit. Most people are outsiders, even those with insider personalities. Most people are not insiders, they are outsiders. And most outsiders never become insiders. The outsiders that also have outsider personalities are the dreamers. They are constantly frustrated the world does not understand them and trying to change the world in a big way. They have very big plans and taking a non-traditional path to success. The outsiders with insider personalities are the ladder climbers. They move up the ladder rung by rung. Many of them know the path they need to follow to eventually become insiders, and some will succeed. For people that have a parent that is an insider, it is a much easier climb. For people that come from more modest means, the past path to insiderhood is known, so the main risks to ladder climbing is 1. It is intensely competitive, and 2. The past path may not be the future path. Summation: a very good way to type people is to determine if they have an insider or outsider personality.